Is your small star citizen organization dead? Do you belong to a medium-sized org that needs more activity? Or do you belong to a large org that is just suffering from attrition and burnout and need fresh blood coming in? I'm going to tell you how to get your members up, how to pump up those numbers. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am Montoya. Now, the reason I'm making this video is that I get a lot of this, actually a lot of, I get it at least once or twice a week. I get someone messaging me that want to know the secrets to building an org in Star Citizen. And I'm going to give you the juice. I'm going to give you the secret no one wants to tell you about. I'm not going to make you wait till the end of the video. It's invitations. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But it's more than that. If you want to start a fresh org in Star Citizen today, you are not late. Now, one of the things I would say is you got to be early. You got to offer something original. You got to have social media, and just make it fun. Test Squadron, 22,000 members, early. Corporation, 13,000 members, early. Nova, early. Evil Org, early. Explore, I'm not ignoring you guys, but I don't know what's happening in your org. Evil Org, 10,000 members, early. Atlas, 9,000 members. These are all very, very early arrivals in Star Citizen. But just because these guys are huge here doesn't mean there isn't room. Star Citizen is going to be a massive, massive game. And the people that will be playing this game in 3, 4, 5 years from now are not here yet. They haven't arrived. Only you and I, us crazy spaceship degens, are here right now. Normal people will buy the game when it is released. My neighbor, every couple of months, goes, "Hey, is your spaceship game out yet?" And I go, "No, it's not out yet." He will not bother buying a game in alpha. He will not bother buying an incomplete game. He wants to buy a finished game. He's not touching it. That's what normal people will do. So majority of the people that will be playing Star Citizen have not arrived. That means you, if you want to start a fresh org, have an opportunity. Or you guys with the smaller orgs have massive opportunities to get the members in there. Now, a lot of you already have this. I don't have to repeat this, but you have a landing page. It's important to have a good, flashy, catchy landing page. The Test Squadron landing page, it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's casual. This is the org I like. This is the kind of people I like to hang out with. And it's done its job well. Oh, man. Should I update this? This is, who the hell's Rob Irving? Who is Eric Peterson? I'm leaving it. I'm not touching it. I think it's a monument to the history of this game. But definitely build yourself a good landing page. This is the first thing people will see. And you have to capture the audience that you want with what you put in there. Very important. I'd say the second most important thing to do is your forward-facing social media. Now, you don't need to have face forward like me, where it's actually my face. I know a lot of people don't want to have their face out there. That's fine. You can still do it. But for me personally, the people I hang out with in Discord are largely people I've met at Bar Citizens. I've met them at CitizenCons. We know each other. This is the way I've decided to do it. It doesn't have to be that way for you. Plenty of big orgs don't do it that way. Atlas being one, Evil Org being another one, who've been very successful without going that route. But it definitely does help having your forward-facing social media. Oh, speaking of, at this point in time, I'd like to thank all my members from YouTube. Thank you very much for your ongoing support to my channel. I love you guys, and I forgot to mention you in my last video. Also, my Patreon backers, 2 new very big backers. Thank you very much, guys. I love you guys. And on my website forums, new donations there. I appreciate it all very much. Now that I've done that, let's get onto the juice. I need you to first set up a beautiful landing page. Once you've done that, let's talk a bit more about the invitations. Now, here is the story. When Star Citizen kicked off and I started Test Squadron, I hit Reddit pretty hard. I must have been the only person to do propaganda. I was doing pro Test Squadron propaganda on Reddit. I was the only person doing this. We went very quickly from 5 members to 15 members, and 15 became 30, and 30 became 100 members. We became a 100-member org pretty fast because of my social media and the propaganda I was tossing out. Now, things have changed. You're not permitted to promote your organization on Reddit. That is against the rules. But what you can do on Reddit is basically take screenshots of video of your org's activities. Go, we're out having some PvE, or we're out mining. Take some nice pictures. Post your nice pictures. And when someone goes, that looks great, what org are you from? You can respond and tell them, and if they want to join, they can. I think it's a great way to go about it. When I was doing this, there was no rule against promoting your org, and we got to 300, 400, 500 very fast just from that. That is before I even had a YouTube channel. Once I kicked off YouTube, we took off in the thousands, and we never looked back from there. But if I had to start an org today, what would I do? Because everyone has YouTube channels. Everyone has Twitter accounts. Not everyone has TikTok. Don't sleep on TikTok. Get your org a TikTok account and pump it. I'm busy with other social media. I should have been active on TikTok. I just don't do it enough. But you should, if you want to start a fresh org, definitely get moving on TikTok. It has the numbers. It's going to be good for you. More than that, this is what you got to do also. And don't forget the invite section. Now, this is important. The way it works is you enter the player's handle here, you write a message, you click send, off it goes. That person will then get a notification, I think on Spectrum. It used to send an email too. I don't know if it still does, but if it does, that person will get some email saying, hey, come check out my org. If they click on that link in the email, it'll send them to your org page. Now, the question is, where do you get the names? Now, when we used this years ago, we used to pull people's names off of Reddit and go, hey, what's your handle? I'm going to shoot you an invite. I guess that was before. No, they had forums back then. It was before Spectrum, though. How I would do it now, if I was starting a fresh organization today, is I would go into the game and I would look at the chat scroll in the game and say, hey, I'm starting an org. We're going to focus on PvP and mining. Who's interested? And if people are interested, take the name, shoot them an invite. If you want to take the shotgun approach, and this is less ethical, and you may get hate for it, I would just go through the chat scroll and see who's online and shoot everyone an invite. You will get slammed. You will get people saying, F you, hey, I didn't ask for this, screw you. You'll get that. But if you send out 10, 20, 30, and you get 5, 6, 7 responses, that's pretty good. That'll be a good return. That is probably what I would do if I started an org today. So depending on how you want to do it, be ethical, ask people first if they'd like the invite, put the name in, send an invite. If you want to be unethical, I don't know what the limit is on invites these days, but there is a certain limit to it. Take a bunch of names, do a shotgun approach, send it out, see who bites, because a lot of people who are playing the game or trying it out don't even know organizations exist. Go out there and get them into an org, which is great because it increases activity and gets more people active, which is good for everyone. And the more organizations and the more active organizations we have, the happier everyone is, in my opinion. So that basically sums it up. Get yourself a nice looking org page. Get a logo, make it fun, make it serious, whatever you want to do. Get your outward-facing social media, Twitter accounts, TikTok accounts, definitely, YouTube, compulsory, and hit up those invites. Get people in. I think that will pretty much wrap it up, and you'll be in good shape. I hope you found this information useful. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Give me a comments below if you have any questions or otherwise, and I'll catch you in the next one.